I'll start recording right about here. How's it going, everybody? It's been a little while, at least a couple weeks, since I've actually booked Hawkeye Pro Wrestling. Of course, next month is the Anniversary 2 show. Oh yeah, I finally got it working. I finally got the banner picture working. So hey, I have a banner now. So we're working towards that. We got 2 shows this month to be booking on this stream. And you may just stop talking with you probably fell asleep. Oh, I definitely understand. You're not the only person who's ever really done that. So yeah, we do 2 shows this month, of course, as a build-up to Anniversary 2 at the end of September. So we will be doing that, and I also have decided... Whoops, if I try not to smack my microphone around. I decided I'm going to be starting to split up my videos a little bit, in that you're going to be seeing, instead of a big long 3-hour video, you're going to see them in about hour and a half, hour 45, depending on how long it takes. So this video will go all the way up until, I'd assume, probably the next day after my first show this month. And then the next video will cut after that, and then up until the beginning of the month. Big fan of my college basketball series. Thank you very much. Yeah, I do try on that. That's one of the few... That's one of the ones that I definitely have no problem with people watching the shit out of. TEW and college hoops. That is definitely the ones that I enjoy. The fact that people enjoy it, and people love watching it. Hey Turk, how's it going? But, yeah. I do enjoy that much. I think I've made it known that there's maybe one... It's really just one game at this point where it's... I watch it, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I want to. I'll play it because people want to watch me play it, but So yeah, either way, did I last stream NASCAR? Yes, I did. I did that Friday night? Yeah, because Dolphin 5.0 came out. That's what it was. This is what you don't have any idea what the fuck this is? This is a text-based, wrestling booking simulator. Basically, I have my own little promotion where I get to have a roster of people that I have hired. I book wrestling, I put on shows, and I kind of gain popularity through that and get to put on bigger and better shows and have all sorts of intricate stories. Turk actually watches wrestling and he doesn't know what's going on. Getting buffering. Sorry about that, Mason. So yeah, I basically get to play as the promoter of a promotion, and this started text-based games and wrestling. Hey, a lot of people really enjoy it. You know, there's a lot of people who aren't. You know, I understand people who may not like it, but that ice drain. Sorry, that just popped. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. But I've been kind of working on being able to do a little bit better with this, so. Either way, I'm going to be moving on. There was some culling of my roster that I was looking at doing. Oh, thank you very much. I think this is maybe like the second, I think right behind College Hoops, this is probably my second most popular video series that I do. And I've been doing this since like September. So right around the same time I started College Hoops, I started this. And I've worked from literally nothing. The whole point of it was I worked with a promotion that all of these were all zeros. So I've had to work on starting with shows that had like 9 people show up, and I've been kind of working my way through that. So it's just a whole bunch of stories and stuff that I've made leading to different events that I've created. In fact, I need to set up my next Infamous event. Let's see. Friday week 2 seems to be the best I usually try to have a dedicated day that I do it. It's kind of switched. Although you hate it, I like NCAA Basketball 10. I enjoyed the presentation. I enjoyed the ability to kind of have the whole hoopcast thing, but like it just wouldn't allow me to do the things that I wanted to do in the game. There was just a lot of, like, I don't hate the game, but I got so frustrated with the game that it was like I can't sit here and play this anymore because I'm not getting any better, despite the fact that I happen to be doing so much better. It's just kind of So, let's see here. There we go. Yeah, the recruiting was garbage. That's the main reason why I got so pissed off at it. So yeah, culling of my roster. I don't have anything planned for Amasis at Anniversary. So, unfortunately, I don't know if he works for anybody else. Yeah, he'll be fine. Unfortunately, Amasis is going to be one of the guys that I'm going to have to get rid of, because for about that same $820, I can't justify $820 for Amasis, because I don't do shit with him. So, I'm just eventually getting rid of him. Ken Doan's another one too, where he's not overly expensive, but I think he's going to be going to Dragon Gate anyway. So, since I don't need him, I'm just going to toss him. I'm trying to cull some of the roster because I'm going to be looking at more quality people later. There's a few more on my drop list that I'll probably do later. I will say Yuma is probably one of those guys I'll potentially be getting rid of after Anniversary. Mary Dobson as well. Even though she's only $490, there's going to probably be a couple people I'm going to get instead of Mary Dobson. I might actually consider getting rid of her now. I don't know. We'll see. I could still get really good matches out of her, but I don't know. I think Juice was another guy I was looking at. He's starting to get more expensive, so we'll see. Was David at Raw last night? I don't... Oh, were they in Tampa or Orlando or wherever? But yeah, I'll go ahead and save this, because eventually at some point... Yeah. Wrestling talk, I know. There is a lot of wrestling talk with this, considering it's a wrestling booking thing, so... If you feel like leaving, I do not blame you. I understand. Let's see. What was I... Okay, we got 11 days left, and right now I'm not going to get anybody new right now. So, I'm just going to get to my next show. I do have plans. Tampa? It was in Tampa? Okay. I don't know. I don't know if... I think David spends all his money going to NXT, and I think if he actually went to Raw, he would have tweeted it out nonstop. Especially considering Becky Lynch was such a big part of the show. That I think that would be a thing. But I think David... This is... I think David is going to be... I think he spends all his money driving to Winter Park and back for NXT tapings at Full Sail. There's a taping at Full Sail. I need to get there. Alright. I heard Tessa Blanchard's not the best attitude-wise. This is the only time you've been able to not die before 3. Damn. Yeah, I do fully understand if you end up dying on me, if anyone ends up falling asleep on me. So yeah, we're just waiting to get to Friday week 2 right now because we don't really have much that we have to do right away. So at this point, it's basically just kind of a waiting game. Ladies look more like porn stars. Funny enough, about 6 or 7 years ago, that was kind of the state of WWE women's wrestling. Was the guy who was recruiting women? Some of them they got from not porn, but modeling magazines. There was a few of them that they had gotten out of modeling magazines. In fact, to be fair, there are a few who did do Playboy, and they got them. I don't know if they got them specifically from Playboy, but there's at least a couple right now who have done Playboy. Yeah, awesome. They're doing a little bit better on having actual women's wrestlers who wrestle, as opposed to just kind of like flop around like idiots and set women's wrestling back, 50 years. Oh god, what happened? Let's see. Offer Mischief is retired. Fuck. Well, I guess I don't need her anymore. Mischief was one of the people that I had shortlisted. I did upgrade my shortlist to people I could probably eventually bring in, but yeah. So a lot of these people I'll probably bring in at some point, even if it's just for one show. Because guys like Jay Lethal are, Jesus, $2,200. I think Shelton Benjamin's around the same way. I think he's only $1,500. That's not bad. Let's see here. Get a save on that, and let's get to Friday so we can actually start booking shit. So I had to add a lot to my short list, but those are people I'll eventually grab. Oh, shit. I'm ready for the weekend. These guys are so old. Some of them. Actually, I find this kind of entertaining. Just someone coming in from a non-wrestling perspective who will see guys like Phil Shatter and they're like, what the fuck? Like, they'll see some of the guys on the roster or the ladies on the roster and just be like, why? Mail, let's see. ESRI extension offer. Oh god, will you stop increasing your production values? Oh shit. Don't tell me that they... Okay, good. Good. Alright. I was very... I didn't want them to spend so much. Divorce, really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, weird things happen like that. I should have checked that. I didn't even check that. But, yeah, relationships can be made and lost in this game. Divorce scandals. I saw one where, like, someone had posted what had ended up happening in their game, where it was like, The Undertaker's reputation was ruined last night when it was found out that he had a problem with prostitutes. Like, he had like he couldn't stop getting prostitutes. Oh, there is no fucking reason to have Violent J around anymore. Yeah, dude, they have a thing in here. They even have a thing in here called Kenny deaths. I can turn them off if I want, but Kenny deaths are just random deaths that happen. I ended up seeing it where one of the top guys in WWE ended up dying, and I think it was by a stray golf ball at like 29 years old. He died because of just a stray golf ball hit him in the head. Big Vito, Butterbean's retired, Brian Knobs is retired. Shit, there's so many people. hang on. I want to make sure not too many people. New Jack's retired. That was oh, thank God. You know, that really, if I didn't have a deal with Stardom, Io Shirai would have been taken from me. Vic Grimes is done. Violent J is done. Oh yeah, I signed Violent J from the Insane Clown Posse. He's been wrestling for me. He has a lawyer gimmick. Noah is a professional wrestling promotion in here. I think it's Pro Wrestling Noah. Where is it at? Pro Wrestling Noah. It's a Japanese promotion. Yeah, it's not a person. It's an actual promotion just called Noah. It's been around for Jesus, like at least 20 years, I think. I want to make sure not too many people retired on me. She doesn't look like she's that old. 37? Fuck. Skill-wise, that's alright. I'm pretty sure they have some Noahs. Oh, they have Noam. Noam Dar, though, he's like a super popular guy. I bet you he's going to cost me a lot of money if I were to bring him in. Oh, 600, not bad. No Noahs right now, but they have a Noam. Ah, there's not a person named Noah. There's a whole promotion named Noah. There you go. I think that might even be better. Does everyone literally have to be 30 plus? There's a lot of people who aren't. In fact, a lot of my wrestlers, like they'll be about 30, but I got 26, 20, 28. Eric Bischoff has been around forever and a day. 29, 27. Kairi Hojo. Where's Momo? Momo Watanabe. There we go. 17. She's my youngest one. Did say it was a cult. That is the popularity in this game. There are, let's see, where is it? Pro Wrestling Noah. Cult popularity. That's where I want to eventually get to that point. But it's considered a size. Like, you start off, it goes local, and then where I'm at is small, where I'm almost at is regional, then it goes cult, then national, international, and then global. So there's a whole different size tiers for everything, and that determines kind of what perhaps television stations want to work with you, what pay-per-view providers want to work with you, how much, sponsorship money you can get, stuff like that. Speaking of which, pay rise request from Violent J. Go fuck yourself. Dude, he wants $1,000. Dude, get fucked. Alright, well. Is he annoyed? Of course he's annoyed. Dude, I don't give a fuck. He is... Well, I had a plan. I can scrap said plan now. Hang on one second. There was a whole plan for the anniversary show, and that just got scrapped because I am not paying Violent J $1,000. $1,000 a goddamn... And then he can't even wrestle because he's retired. He's retired. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look for somebody else to take his place. Unfortunately, I'll have to figure out. I got some people on my deal here who could probably take their place. I can bring in Shane Helms maybe. Oh yeah, I found out Ron Killings got dropped by WWE, at least in this game, so I might bring him in like every once in a while because he's like 1,600. But that'll be something I can't really do right now, so I'll wait at least until tomorrow, but I need to book my actual show here. Sexy Star. She's a pretty well-known wrestler. And they actually did a photo shoot with her once, and yeah, I can't say they're lying when they say Sexy Star. I mean, she wore the mask because that's. I mean, in Mexico, that's a whole ordeal. Add, and add. All those public access shows. Hey, I unlocked a motivational speech. We won't worry about that right now, though. So we'll wait for. Oh yeah, not a problem. But yeah, she's actually on a show called Lucha Underground that's on the El Rey network on Wednesdays, and she's one of their probably arguably one of their bigger stars. Yeah, I'd say bigger, probably like a top 5. Let's see, locker room incidents. Colby Carino lifted the locker room when he organized and then won a video game tournament. Awesome. How the hell do wrestlers have motivational? Oh no, that's a speech that I could do. But I'm gonna wait because I don't have a big event I have a big event coming up, so I don't know how often I can do motivational speeches, but I'm gonna wait. Let's see here. We want to. Oh, where was it? You son of a bitch! Come on. Fisher Theater. There we go. I believe that's where I had last time. Let me check here. Oh, did they really? No, my show history. Okay, it was Fisher Theater last time. Alright, so we'll do Fisher Theater again. Cool. And there we go. Saved, and now we can book Infamous 32. Oh yes, for the people who have been following a bunch, I did make match cards for it because did the chat get? Yep, it's part of the stream in and of itself. So like right here, I have the chat popped out because I have my dashboard on a whole other deal here, but I have the chat popped out so that this shows up in the on the video. So just a heads up on that. I trust you won't do anything that makes me have to kick you out, but yeah. This does get uploaded. Never too bad, though. Let's see. To be fair, like, a couple of the guys who were here earlier, but I think because of buffering and other stuff, they ended up leaving. But, yeah, they'll usually post just random stuff every once in a while. Yeah, for the people who usually do follow, we were in the middle of, let me see, pull up the match card here, the Gold Rush Tournament, of course, let's see, Infamous 30, we had the Fatal 4-Way where Mayu Iwatani was eliminated, and then at Infamous 31, Kimberly was eliminated. We're down to the final 2 competitors in the Gold Rush Tournament, Io Shirai versus Jessica Havoc. In the Gold Rush Tournament final, the winner of this match will earn a shot at the Hawkeye Pro Women's Championship at Anniversary 2. And then, of course, also when we did Infamous 31, it was also determined that Dash Chisako will defend her title one more time. Before Anniversary 2, we will determine in tonight's main event who will be the Hawkeye Pro Women's Champion going into Anniversary 2. Will it be Dash Chisako or Evie? I know, it's very cheesy, but I put some time into it. Alright, booking this, let's see here. I don't know, I like to save a lot just to make sure that everything is dealt with here. Alright, let's see, we started off with, let's see, Matt Sherman, Matt Cage, Sherman, let's see, shit. Okay, so I think I'm going to start off with an angle, first off, because I want to address the whole Violent J situation, because he can't wrestle anymore. We'll have, let's see. Degeneration Dash come out to taunt Threedom over Violent J's departure. Alright. About 7 minutes there. We will do, let's see, Marty Skrull. Shit, I passed it already. Dash, Io, and Mayu. Skrull's going to be entertainment, and then they're just going to, whoops, no, they're just going to stand around and look pretty. Actually, they're going to do some selling, because we may have something along those lines. Let's see, minor success, minor defeat, and minor defeat. Yeah. So we'll just do it like that there. So show opens up with us opening with addressing the Violent J situation. He's not going to be around anymore, and of course, Dash and Marty Skrull, who have constantly been a thorn in the Threedom side. Now that they've lost their one male competitor and the guy who's been able to do everything for them, he's now gone. Let's see here. So after that taunting, let's see. I'm trying to think how I want to start this off. I'm thinking since Io Shirai is already technically out there, we will do... In fact, actually, what I'm going to do... I want to have Dario come out for something. Dario comes out... Whoops. Dario comes out to... inform Skrull he will have a match, some type of match. I don't even know who at this point. I guess I should have some sort of plan, but I don't know. We'll have a match, Anniversary 2 against their new God damn it. Against their new rep. We'll just say that. Their new representation. Just take it about 3 minutes, I think, is all they really need. Entertainment and entertainment. Minor success there. That'll be good enough there. I don't even know who I'm going to have. I honestly don't know. I got enough people on the short list that I can bring somebody in. But I'm going to have to bring somebody in on the regular basis for that. Trying to type a paragraph. Yeah, I know. Since Io Shirai is already out here, did I add it to pre-booking? Yes, I did. So we'll add that to the booking grid. Io Shirai and Jessica Havoc. Oh, how long should I give them? She's got 80 stamina. And she's got 74 stamina. So we could probably go... Let's do storytelling. That'll be storytelling. We will keep Jessica Havoc strong. Open match. Decisive win. Slow build. How long do they want it? 15 minutes or under. Okay, so we'll give them a couple extra minutes here. And the victor will eventually be Io Shirai at the end. So I think they could probably go 17. We'll see. I know you're unhappy. God damn it. Why are you always so pissy about this shit? She's going over whether you like it or not. Fuck. Okay, so we have that match done. Io Shirai will have that #1 contendership shot. We'll eventually have... That'll be tonight's main event, will be that women's title match that we'll have. It's cool. Yeah, there are a lot of people who don't... That, like, they like how nitpicky you can be, like, but there are people who, like, just... They, like... It's a really, really steep learning curve type game. Because there's just so much shit to go in here. Because with each person... with each person on your roster, they all have a certain size to them that you can increase or decrease. They all have to get paid a certain amount. You push them depending on where or not you want them, whether or not they're good or a bad guy, what type of gimmick. Like this guy has got a legendary racist gimmick, which apparently works. And then you have to keep them all happy. That's another big thing. You got to keep everybody happy. Okay, so after that, let me see here. We'll just add a quick celebration angle, because after all the shit that they've been through, I think that's... After all the shit they've been through the last few months, Ian Mayu, celebrate Ia's win. Just a couple minutes on that, doesn't need to be much of anything. God, I guess I'll have to rate them on sex appeal, because they don't know fucking English. Success on that. Next angle, boy, what are we going to do here? I also had another angle I wanted to make sure to do, and that is an official contract signing between Reynolds and Sherman for their anniversary title match. So, I'm trying to see what story I want to start with. Let me see here. You know what? I haven't done much with the Tozawa. The main. No, it just says that we'll have a lot more. We have a lot more time to fill. We've only booked 31 minutes. We got up to 2.5 hours. Shit. Kushida can't really speak English, can he? Let me see here. He speaks passable English. Fuck. Alright, so let's see here. I want someone for Akira Tozawa to beat up on. Let's hire someone local for it. Kozlov, Alex Payne, let's see here. Who can I locally hire? Oh, fucking Axel Rotten. How about no? As much as I like to have him just have the shit kicked out of him. Part of me really wants to get Buff Bagwell for this. Let's see here. Bagwell. Oh man, I'm gonna fucking book Bagwell, aren't I? Lodi's way too. Well, I say Lodi was way too old, but then I was looking at Bagwell. Phil Davies. God, who do I want? Tomko's here? How much does Tomko want? 640? Murdoch wants 670. I'm probably gonna do Bagwell. Let's see how much he costs. 900. Okay. Back down. Let's not spend 900 on a jobber. Tomko, why not? One night offer to bring in fucking Travis Tomko. I got it. Alright, so select the wrestlers. Akira Tozawa. Oh, fuck. I need to add him in to my roster. 1 second. Roster. Whoops. Roster. Travis Tomko. I guess with God, I got no choice but to make him a face right now. But alright, give him an assigned push of just let's just do occasional wrestler. Because fuck it, we're not gonna have him around for more than one night. Can he talk? Can we have him cut a promo? Not really. We'll just leave him be then. We'll just have that be a one-on-one match then. Select the wrestlers Akira Tozawa and Travis Tomko. Book that. Make it about 8 minutes. It's probably about all it needs. This is kind of also a storytelling match. Victor is Tozawa. Let's make it domination, because we're really trying to push him up here. Oh, happy birthday, Noah. Hope it was awesome. Mine was actually just not too long ago. It's actually farther back than I thought it was. Let's see here. Oh, no, we don't want an open match if he's going to be dominating him. We just want him to eat Tomko alive, despite the very obvious size difference. Alright. So, I think we really need to start putting Kushida in these roles here, because I'm trying to push together a Kushida-Akira Tozawa match. So, selling, and then... Shit. Selling for him, too? I don't know how to sell a beatdown angle all that much. Tozawa beats down Tomko. Kushida runs in for the save and beats him out of the ring. There we go. Probably about 3 minutes is enough. You never play this because you'd read everything. Yeah, understandable. That's why booking one show is going to be, like, is quite a while. So we did that. Let me see here. What's the next thing I want to have done? Did we address the Pete Dunne thing last time? Yes, we did address the Pete Dunne thing last time. So I think we'll do an Alex Reynolds promo. We need him to... No, wait. We're not gonna have a match for him. Never mind. I'm gonna wait. Alright. Let's do Dario and Eric. Daria comes up to the announce table. What does he tell Eric? Oh, man. Okay, entertainment. Guess it doesn't really matter too much about the successes. Here we go. Tells Eric to prepare security. How about that? Eric Bischoff will be leaving the announce table for this next bit because it is time for the contract signing, and Dario knows what the fuck is up with contract signings in professional wrestling. So, Dario and Alex Reynolds and Mark Sherman. So we got microphone, entertainment, and entertainment. These will be minor successes on these. And we're going to go with low. Here we go. Reynolds, Sherman, contract signing. It ends in blows, and security pulls them apart. Nothing too insane. Your standard wrestling contract signing, and the fact that these two exchange words before their main event next month, in which they just attempt to start beating the shit out of each other, and then security has to come get them. 10 minutes enough? We'll give it 11. That's a fairly long time, but we should be fine. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll keep everything from being scripted, but however, we will take the scripts off of both of them. We will take... Now, we'll keep the scripts on both of them. I can't remember how good Marty Skrull is at promos. He's alright, but I don't know if it's enough to just let him go for it. Next match. Oh, man. I'm trying to see what I set up for. Oh! We need a Opportunity Trophy ladder qualifier match. Let me see. The ones that I did, I believe, was Kenny Omega and Cody Hall. And then, what was the Opportunity Trophy qualifier last time? I think it was Shane Hollister. So, we now have, let's see, which one of these guys should I give this to? Big O. That'll be the next guy. I know who the guys are going to be, but I'm trying to find out who I'm going to have here. Who's going to get this shot? Have I given Joel Redman a shot yet? I don't think I have. I don't think I've given Tangaloa a shot either, so we'll give it to Tama Tonga or Tangaloa. Let me see. Actually, Tama Tonga. That's how we're gonna... There we go. Opportunity Trophy qualifier. We'll give it about 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll give it about like 10 minutes. Big O will take the win. That'll also be storytelling. There's a lot of storytelling to be done in these matches. Let's see here. Domination keep. We're going to keep Tama Tonga strong. And open match. Open match. And we're going to have interference. Yeah, I think I'll just do straight interference. Tangaloa will be doing the interference. So the whole general point of that is we don't know after the last show what went on between Tama Tonga, Tangaloa, Cody Hall, Kenny Omega, but Tama Tonga and Tangaloa have definitely come to blows with each other. So this next one is going to be Tama Tonga, Tangaloa, Kenny, and Cody. So Tama and Loa are ready to fight. Omega and Hall try to stop, then turn on Tama. So that is what I planned on eventually doing, and that is eventually turning Tama Tonga face. So we'll leave it at neutral for that. Injury risk is I'd say low. I don't know if I could do a turn like that. I think we can handle a turn with that. All pickers who work on screen at a freestyle angle are eligible to turn. Thank you very much, game, for letting me know that. So yeah, all these guys are just selling, really. I mean, there's no entertainment-based thing that's going on here. And, I mean, it's not really overness or sex appeal or menace or anything like that. Hall might be the closest to having something related to menace. Might do that. There we go. So, I kind of avoided it, and it didn't really dawn on me until like a few weeks back, where I'm like, I kind of have a lot of Bullet Club members in my promotion, and I just haven't outright acknowledged the Bullet Club. And I think I'm at the point now where I'm going to outright acknowledge the Bullet Club in the fact that Tangaloa, Kenny Omega, and Cody Hall are kind of all working with each other. So we finally get that done, and that will allow the face turn of Tama Tonga, which I've been working on. I don't know how well it's going to go, but we'll see. He's at a minor positive now, but he's had 5 segments, so we'll see. Is it too soon to turn? Too soon to turn? Probably. Yeah, we'll find out, I guess. Man, this is probably going to be a gamble that's not going to work out too well. We'll find out. I would like to say, what has Tama Tonga got? Okay, he's a cocky brute, which won't fit well with a face gimmick. But we'll make sure to change his. We'll make sure to change that up later on. So we finally gotten that out of the way. Let's see, what other angles do I need to do here? We are at 72 minutes. Let's see. What else do I need to work on? We did the Reynolds Sherman one. We did the heavyweight title. We've been working on the women's title one. Tozawa's racism. We're finally like colliding the two guys. Alright. Next thing I see... Actually, what we'll do... Let's see. Alright, we'll have something backstage with Juice and Matt Hardy. Man, I need both of them kind of on a show here. Juice and Matt Hardy are backstage talking about their future matches in Opportunity Trophy qualifiers. Ah, I can't put the S there. You suck. Alright. Entertainment. Oh god, he can't really talk much, can he? Oh wow, he's actually kind of gone up a little bit. Alright. You got it. Did that. Let's see. Some sort of match. We need... Who do we got for faces that we could work with here? Let's see, we got Bolt Brady. We got Yuma. Alright, I'm gonna get a local guy here to be a local face. Part of me really wants to keep bringing in Barry Horowitz. Just because it'd be just so fun. Part of me also wants to bring in Buff Bagwell. Maybe not the best idea in the world. Probably not bring in Don Harris. Donnie Pepper Cricket, Eddie Graves. I actually know Donnie Pepper Cricket. He's a local wrestler around here. Pitbull Gary Wolf. Hermie Sadler. Oh, he's not a wrestler. Should I just bring in Hardcore Homo Angel again? Fuck it. Hardcore Homo Angel comes in again. Because fuck it. He is not a manager, occasional wrestler. They want him as an opener. That works too. Just occasional wrestler. He's a face. I guess. Not the greatest face performance, but whatever. We need... Let's see here. We'll do that. And we don't have any, like, official teams, but then again, this is just for teaming up. So we'll do Matt Cage and Joel Redman, and they will face Bolt Brady and Hardcore Homo Angel. Because why not? Come on. Alright. Just about 8 minutes. 8 minutes is probably... 7. We'll give it to Matt Cage for this one. Let's see here. What do we want? We'll just leave it as a regular match. Domination by Matt Cage. Domination by Joel Redman. Not even an open match. Just a decisive win. This is the ultimate. This is another jobber match. We've had... This is what, the second jobber match we're putting on? I may actually... Nah, we'll just leave it at that. So, let's see here. Matt Cage, Joel Redman, Cage and Redman grab mics and challenge Singh and Yuma once again at Anniversary 2. Wow. I fucked that one up. There we go. And we can just leave it at that with the both of them. We won't really need that to work too much right now. Alright, 57% matches only? Alright. So we've gotten that part done. Let me see here. Jessica Havoc. We're going to do Su Yung. Havoc is backstage cutting a promo on her match. Su Yung is seen. No, we've already done the match, haven't we? God damn it. I'm dumb. Why did I think... There. Su Yung is seen lurking in the back and attacks. So she cuts a promo on the whole thing, and then we'll make it work like that. I'm dumb. I forgot that I opened the show with that. Herp-a-derp. Alright. Selling and selling. Let's do neutral and minor success. Low injury risk. Two minutes should be enough. Man, I don't want to have them go, like, too long. I don't think Dash and Evie could really go too long. So we'll put one more match in between this. Who's a guy we could just throw out there? Let's see. Let's do Pete Dunne and... Let's do Colby Carino? What did I do with him last time? Oh, I had him in a pre-show match. Let's see. Who's... Lance Anoa'i. How about that? We haven't used him in a little while. So, how about Pete Dunne and Lance Anoa'i? So Lance Anoa'i coming out, Pete Dunne also coming out. I don't know if we've had this match, have we? Nope. Okay. Give it about, we'll give him 10 minutes. Probably won't be all that great. Pete Dunne, we'll just have it be regular. I know Pete Dunne can do tech. He can't really do tech. So we'll just leave it at that. Pete Dunne to be the victor. Open match, why not? But then a decisive win. Yes, I know, we're not done just yet. Pete Dunne grabs a mic. Tells everyone he doesn't care who it is. He's ready for Anniversary 2. Perfect. Just 2 minutes. 2 minutes is enough. He's not a big talker, is he? No. Alright, that's cool. Minor success. Oh, I haven't used both of Raj Singh and Yuma in a couple of bits here. So we'll do that. Raj Singh and Yuma. Singh and Yuma are in the back. And after deliberation, accept the challenge. For Anniversary 2. About 3 minutes. Entertainment on both. Minor success on both. Done. Alright, main event time. Main event time. Evie versus Dash Chisako for the women's title. How long can they go? We have an 82, which is fantastic, and a 77. So we're going to give them 20 whole minutes to tell a story. We'll even give it... Can they? Do they have psychology? They both got to have good psychology, right? Okay. She's got good psychology. Evie, not so much. Okay, I want to do some sort of special match. What can they do? She can do flying. She can kind of do flying. She can kind of do flying as well. Maybe try that? How about just steal the show? No, wait. Because that could be, that might not be big. That might not be good. High spots, I guess? Fuck. I don't know what to make this. I want to make this a spectacle. We'll see. We'll see how her psychology works with this. Fuck. I guess we'll do it. Open match. And because it's a spectacle, it should already have slow build in. Yep. Let's see. Tainted win for Dash. So Dash gets a tainted win there. And I think by the time I do another show, I'll have a new representative for them. And I think that's about all I want. Yeah, we won't involve Marty Scurll this time around. We'll have it be just good old cheating. Shit. Actually, sorry, 1 second. Let me mute this real quick. There we go. Sorry about that. I accidentally, like, when I took a drink of something, and when I accidentally talked, like, my spit gland just kind of, like, came out from underneath my tongue and just out my mouth. And, sorry, I'm trying not to rub it, but, like, I accidentally got right on the windscreen of my microphone. So, just trying to deal with that. Yeah, well, it does... Honestly, it does work better if Marty Scurll does do some sort of distraction. Just works better for the story that we've been dealing with that. Alright. And I think that might be it. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if I just want to end it like that or not. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. He won't cut too much of a promo or anything like that. So I think we're good there. We'll go ahead and run this shit. Damn! Thank you so much. Dude, I think it's the momentum that's like carrying us to these great grades, man. 46, that's a whole thing. 56 for Io Shirai versus Jessica Havoc. It did pretty well. Match got the crowd hotter. I wonder what, let's see what negatives. Io Shirai was holding back. Jessica Havoc was holding back. Low morale, chemistry, booking decisions. Yeah, my booking decisions are never the greatest. I think they provide good, I think they provide good stories, but this game really doesn't like my booking decisions for one reason or another. So yeah, Io Shirai and Mayu Iwatani celebrate. 1,461 people, by the way, showed up to Fisher Theater. Even though I think it claimed like 1,700. So, thanks for that. In a match that wasn't too much of anything, Kira Tozawa beat Travis Tomko by pinfall with a German suplex. That is amazing that he won with a German. It's probably a thing that I need to fix up, but Kushida and Akira Tozawa come to blows after Tozawa starts beating up Tomko, and Kushida comes for the save, knocks him away. A great segment. I think one of the best segments we've had so far. Daria comes out, tell Eric to get the security ready. And after the whole signing segment between Alex Reynolds and Mark Sherman, of course, comes the blows. And security pulls them apart. Big O Tama Tonga actually did quite well as well. Eventually, the Big O got himself a win and gets himself a spot in the Opportunity Trophy ladder match after Tangaloa came in and interfered. We're going to wait because that'll be the next one, in which Kenny Omega and Cody Hall and Tangaloa all turn on him. And that's where we handle this change. God, please work. It was a complete success. Tama Tonga is now officially a face, and him and Tangaloa have been broken up officially, but this also hints at the kind of arrival of the Bullet Club as a group, rather than just Kenny Omega kind of helping out Cody Hall, or just them kind of showing up randomly. In fact, I don't think I'm going to do the whole Bullet Club thing just yet. I think I have some plans, but we'll see. Juice Robinson and Matt Hardy talking about their respective matches. I believe Juice's will be on the next show that I book, and then Matt Hardy's will be 2 weeks from now. I do have their respective opponents in mind, and we'll see if they manage to actually win. Joel Redman, Matt Cage, of course, Hardcore Homo Angel didn't do all that great. Neither did Bolt Brady, honestly. And yeah, this is part of my like culling of the roster. Is I'm gonna get not so much more guys, but at least higher quality guys. I think that's what I'm aiming for now that I can get some serious money going. So yeah, Cage and Redman, they kind of pooped it up. But Havoc and Su Yung finally kind of coming out and attacking Jessica Havoc after her whole ordeal. I believe this is the first time they've... I can't remember if I did anything after Grand Prix. I don't think I did anything all month of July, so this is the first time that they like actually just completely butt heads after, or at least since the Grand Prix when Su Yung came back. Lance Anoa'i and Pete Dunne really managed to put on some sort of decent match. That's really weird. So, okay. Then Pete Dunne cutting a iffy promo. Rush Singh and Yuma, of course, accepting the challenge. So we might as well just book that for Anniversary since it's already there. So, match is officially booked for a fact, and that will be Raj Singh and Yuma, who I've lovingly called 2MB, and I believe in the match graphic I've made, they're also referred to as 2MB. So 2MB will face Matt Cage and Joel Redman. I'm even gonna put it right there. There we go. So we've got the tag match book for the Anniversary show. Man, I'm really hoping this women's title match just knocks it out of the park. Damn! Evie didn't do nearly as well as I'd like her to. That's a 38. Which is alright. I mean, it's not great, though. I really wish she was going to do something a little bit better. But, that win with Dash Chisako means that I'm fully planning on pulling out all the motherfucking stops with this match. Because if Dash can work and Io can work, all the stops will be that will be pulled out for this match. And I hope to put on the best motherfucking match I've ever put on. There we go. Hawkeye Pro Women's Championship at Anniversary. Dash Chisako will be defending her Women's Championship against Io Shirai. Oof. I'm banking. I'm really banking on this. I gotta structure the show in a good way, but I am banking on this one. And this has been a year in the making. This has been... I'll admit, before I get into this, I'll admit, this match, that Dash Chisako Io Shirai match was absolutely in my head months ago when I first brought all of them in as competitors at Anniversary 1. At Anniversary 1, when I was booking Anniversary 1, I booked it knowing, because I think I've talked about this before, that I had ideas, long-term ideas. This was it right here. Dash Chisako versus Io Shirai. Have Dash Chisako hold the belt for at least a year. And we'll be hitting 1 year at Anniversary 2. And that has been the booking plan since Anniversary 1. When I booked that Battle Royal, I booked it knowing that I was going to have Dash Chisako hold the belt for as long as she has, and have Io Shirai win it. Let's see here. 56 for the rating, not bad. I don't think it's the 60 that I had been putting out, but then again, I think I got some really, really good shit that happened. So let me see here. First off, Dash Chisako, I'm going to compliment on good performance because she did well. Let's see. Jessica Havoc did really well. She's going to be praised. And Su Yung is also going to be complimented on a good performance. And this is mostly because I want Havoc and Young to not be so pissy at me. So I'm really trying to turn that away. Because they've been pissy at me for months. Oh, man. Cool. Unread emails. This is done. Michael Hutter signed out. EC3 is with House of Hardcore. 0.01 TV rating. Oh, great. We're moved down. But then again, like I said, we just happened to hit all the right spots with the last one to get that 0.02 with 15,000 people. We're still putting on a damn good show, though, I gotta say. We've gotten out of the D's and we're now putting on C- shows. I can deal with a C- show, because we can get all the way down to like what, 53, 52, something like that. I don't know. So 56, I'm not upset about in the very least. All right. So I think I will be ending it here, or at least the video. I will be continuing to stream the rest of this month, obviously, but that will be in a different video. So I'm going to end it here so that it's not too amazingly long and that you guys can watch this, because I feel like I'm going to have to be doing some roster changes. So to the people in the stream, feel free to stick around. I'll be booking the rest of the month. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much. I'll probably be doing what I did for College Hoops, and after this video, I'll post the next one, you know, about 4 or so days later, so that there's a relatively steady stream of content, rather than how I usually tend to do a lot of my stuff, where I just don't really do anything for like 2 weeks. I kind of want to do this kind of like I do NFL 2K5, where I stream it often enough that I can, you know, do basically a show every, like, you know, less than a week or so. I want to have a somewhat steady stream of content on top of everything else. So this will be it for this video, and those of you on YouTube, I will see you guys later.